Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. Not much news on Saturday. XRP is pumping pretty hard, and it's pumping pretty hard. I think the catalyst. Well, there's a lot of FOMO because the volume has actually doubled again over the last 24 hours, and it all happened in the spurt of like a couple of minutes. It does XRP tends to go up in like 10-cent increments every time it actually does go up. And every time you see like a burst of like 3 or 4 billion volume coming mainly from Korea. So it is like the Korean retail FOMO, and that's actually getting in. I think they are going to push it. I think they're determined to push it above BNB for XRP to claim the number 3 position. Maybe they're trying to push it towards the all-time high as well. But that will actually be dependent on the rise of Bitcoin, like all the other coins, because as you can see, like the rise from 110 to 130, 140 happened right after Bitcoin crossed the 60,000 threshold again. Lawsuit's actually working out very well for them, at least for right now. So that's actually why they're actually getting the FOMO at this point. Now, VET, we kind of have confirmation from people within the ecosystem that Vechain 2.0 and Veswap are both coming out towards the end of April. Now, what was actually being said is they actually had planned to release that by the end of March. However, business decisions and business reality forced them to delay it for a month. So technically, I think they were actually ready towards the end of March because like they actually had done the test net during like mid-March. But business decisions and reality and partnerships have forced them to delay it by a month. So they should actually be good by the end of April. By that time, the VETHO gas change price should actually be in. And by the end of April, we should have Vechain 2.0, the new consensus, VETHO 2.0, I mean not VETHO, VSwap 2.0, and also a DeFi ecosystem starting to take place. Now, this will be a couple of months before the other DeFi ecosystems. I don't think Flare is ready yet. That's probably in Q3 or Q4 possibly. I don't think Cardano is not going to be until Q3 to really get the DeFi ecosystem. And also, Polkadot's still having their parachain auctions. Kusama is going to start their parachain auctions on the 20th. So I think VeChain's DeFi ecosystem will actually precede those by quite some time. So we saw what happened to BNB when it got the DeFi ecosystem. It's available, other stuff is not. VeChain's going to be available. I don't know if it's gotten the press that BNB has, but it's probably gotten a little bit more shine now. So I expect prices to go up. I mean, prices have been going up a lot. If you actually look at over the last 365 days on CoinGecko, it shows that VeChain's gained over 3,000% in the last 365 days, which is pretty amazing. But I do expect us to pump 100 or 200% more by the end of April. I mean, I know I made the video about like having $1 by June, but just looking at May, I think May is going to be a very good month for VeChain again because you have like the DeFi ecosystem up, and that's like May's the DeFi expansion for VeChain ecosystem. And I think there's going to be a lot of projects on there. I think VeChain Foundation is probably supporting it themselves. The DEX is actually coming up, and everything's like fitting together for VeChain. So I expect hopefully a doubling or tripling of the price, from the end of April to the end of May. And then June, hopefully Bitcoin goes up and the DeFi ecosystem expands more, and then we can get to $1 for VET. So that's kind of what I have. Good news for both XRP and VET. So let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.